I just bought the exhaust, and now I'm about to cut it. So this is a little nerve-wracking. There's only one video out there that I saw of someone actually doing this, but they didn't show the cutting, and they didn't show the welding, and they didn't show putting on the car and what it looked like after. He did say the measurements, which I can confirm is true. I will show you what the diagram I have, like over here, of how I planned it out. I measured it a bajillion times. Still gonna be stressed out about it when doing this. You know, it's a new exhaust. I spent good money on it, and I'm about to just chop it right up immediately. I'm gonna cut it up, bring the trusty hammer. This is like a little bit more of like an oval right here after the piping connects. So I'm gonna have to use a hammer a little bit. Really quickly, I'm just gonna go under the car, see if I do have to cut. I'm most likely gonna have to because it's an Xdrive. Let's go check this out then. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, come here. You can come with. All right, so welcome to under the car. And this is what we're gonna be looking at here. This is the cats, or like up here is where the cats would be, and then I'm gonna take the exhaust off of here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely mod it. The problem, that's the transfer case, I think. Kind of hard to tell when you're underneath the car like this. Also, another reason why I just bought that exhaust, I need a pass inspection. Might as well get an exhaust that I like. And also, it is VRSF. It's a very reputable brand. We're about to head back underneath the car. We're gonna loosen up the screws from the cats first. And then we're gonna work our way down the exhaust, just because I don't want anything like pulling on this side. And I mean, everything's coming down over there anyway. I'm gonna use just the breaker bar here and try and get them out. And just like that, we got it off, just to show you the problem. So this was broken off. I had it welded on, resonator delete, rusted off. That's why I needed to get a new exhaust. But so this is the problem that I'm running into on the Xdrive. I knew what I was getting into when getting the VRSF, that it doesn't fit the Xdrive without modifications. Quick look, compare the two. You can tell this bend starts a little up top or a little forward. It needs to be brought down. So I have 8.5 inches. I'm gonna remeasure it before I do any cutting, before I do any welding. And then we're just gonna put the VRSF exhaust on. Wasn't that bad. I did have the PE mod. I did a little bit of welding on the PE mod. Was it the best welds? No. Did it work? Yeah. So I'm actually gonna do the same thing, weld it and then put JB Weld on it, because that actually came out not half bad. I mean, it's an exhaust. It's not supposed to look pretty. No one's gonna be looking underneath the car unless you're going to get it inspected. Took off the hangers and stuff. With that being said, I do have these studs on the cat still on there, so I'm gonna need to figure out a way to get those off. I'm probably just gonna use the classic torch and hammer. Well, I snapped the bolts off the nut. Like, the nut came off, but the bolt actually snapped. So that was actually pretty interesting. We're moving good. It's getting kind of later in the day. I got things to do, so I'm gonna get back to this tomorrow. I only had time to really do work now because of my job. You know, maybe I can do this full time. You never know. That'd be pretty fun. Without getting ahead of myself, I'm gonna show some videos of me cutting and what the procedure is for that, and then the welding, obviously. Let's get to that. All right, see how she sounds. So we just finished up cutting up the exhaust here. This is what I'm kind of working with the Xdrive. This is what I meant. So you took 8.5 inches from this section and you put it right before the bend here. On the Xdrive, it's a little bit longer in that section. So now I have to grab a hammer and conform it to this, because this is not perfectly circle, it's more of an oval. Get after it with the hammer. I'm tired of waiting, let's get this done. I just tack welded it up, insanely nervous doing it. I'm not a very good welder. Do my best to get the job done. I'm gonna go put it on the car, make sure everything stacks up. A little bit of the tack welding. Just made sure I have it all the way around. Surprisingly, came up pretty good. I just finished up welding this pipe, just started tacking up this one. What I did is I JB welded it as well as welding it, and then I spray painted it with the Rust-Oleum just for the protection of rust. You know, we are in New Jersey. It's rust central here with all the salt and all the shenanigans that I have to deal with. I'm sorry I don't have a ton of like videos of me like taking off the exhaust. I'm not even gonna plug in the mic. I'm just pissed. I put it on. I forgot the gasket. Don't make the same mistake I did. Make sure the gasket is on the exhaust before putting it to the cats. All right, so just finished up welding. Daylight savings sucks. Can't see now, and it's only like 6 o'clock maybe. So now I have to work in the dark. But so this is the final. Did the same thing. I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit and then try and get that on. In the meantime, while I was doing that, I put this section on. I'm just praying that it just expedites the process a little bit so I don't have to do that shenanigans. But I'm gonna try and get that on as soon as possible. I'm just trying to get over with this, but we finished. It's on the car now. It actually looks really good. I am having a little bit of problem with a little bit of rattle, exhaust rattle, but I think that's just it. It's hitting a heat shield right now. Other than that, it looks good. Sounds really good. I've been driving it around for a while. I just haven't had the time to finish this video here. The fitment is really up to you to decide. Yeah, I messed with the tips here. I kind of guesstimated how far they should be out, but honestly, I think it looks not half bad. This is what it looks like from a little further out. It is, they're kind of pointed out the side, which honestly I kind of like. I don't know, it just gives it a different look than having it straight, but if you want to change it to get it straight, you're probably gonna have to whack it with a hammer. So let's get a nice little cold start for you guys here. Put the mic out here so you guys can hear it. No, can I? No, can I? No, no, no. There's nothing metal in this car. Okay, so quick thing. It was really a long time before I edited those two parts together and actually finished this video. Yeah, so that's the VRSF exhaust on an Xdrive, cutting it, welding it. I really wish I did show more videos of that, but that's besides the point. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more content regarding my BMW, and I will be going to Sebring in 2 weeks to do some car photography and videography for my friend. Stay tuned for that. I'll post that when that gets done. But thank you for watching.